Gerund versus participle. Before we dive deeper into the topic, let us learn a quick one-line trick. If the ing word answers what, it is gerund. And if it answers which or what kind, then it is participle. Let us learn. What is a gerund? A gerund is a verb plus ing form that works as a noun in a sentence. So even though it looks like a verb, its job is a noun. So gerund, it can act as subject, object, or object of a preposition. Let's see an example. Swimming is good for health. यहाँ पे हमने क्या सीखा? If it answers what, it will be a gerund. So what is good for health? It acts as noun or subject, and also it answers what. So it is going to be a gerund. I enjoy reading books. I enjoy reading books. I enjoy what? Reading books. So reading is here noun or object, and that is a gerund. She is fond of dancing. She is fond of what? Dancing, which is object of preposition. So it acts as subject, it acts as object, or it acts as object of preposition, and also answers what. So it is going to be gerund. And you can also replace it with the ing word with it. Something like, for example, I enjoy reading books. I enjoy something, or I enjoy it. So if you're able to replace it with it is going to be a gerund. And if you're not able to replace it with it, or when you ask the question what, and if it is not, we are not getting the answer, then it is not a gerund. Then it could be a participle, which we are going to learn later. So again, a quick trick for gerund, verb in ing form, its job is a noun. It may act as a subject, object, or object of preposition in the sentence. And you can get the answer when you ask the question what. And you can replace it with it or something, and still your sentence, the meaning of the sentence doesn't change. So that verb and ing form is acting as a gerund in the sentence. Then we have participle. A participle is a verb form that works as an adjective, and it describes a noun or a pronoun. So it properly acts like an adjective, and it will do the work of job of describing a noun or a pronoun. And types of participles, we have two types: present participle and past participle. In case of present participle, verb and ing form, the crying baby needs milk. So here baby is a noun and crying is an adjective. It acts as an adjective for the baby. That how is the baby? Baby is crying. So crying describes baby. So this is present participle form. Another participle form is past participle form, where verb will have either ed or v3 form, like break, broke, broken. So broken is a v3 form. So it will describe a completed action. The broken glass water was dangerous. The broken glass was dangerous. So broken, it is describing glass here. You see, glass is a noun and it has been described as broken glass. So broken acts as an adjective here. We can take more examples. The running train was fast. Train, how was the train? Running. Toast, how is the toast? Burnt. So running, burnt, this act as participle, and thus they are not gerund. So that's the main difference. So here we learn, if it answers which or what kind, it is participle. So here we see which train was fast, the running train was fast. We can answer the question like this also. Which toast tasted bad? The burnt toast tasted bad. So easy test, if ing word describes a noun, it is a participle. So the moment we see that this running is describing train, so train is a noun, so this running acts as a participle. This burnt word describes toast, and burnt acts as an participle. So remember, they have same form, but their job is different. Verb, when a verb behaves like a noun, it's a gerund. And when it behaves like an adjective, it's a participle. So we'll see a quick key difference table here. If it is a gerund, it will act as a noun. We saw the example here. Swimming is good for health. The swimming acts as a noun and subject here, and we can ask the question what. So this acts as a noun. Then names an activity. We saw here swimming, running, cycling. It will name an activity. can be it can act as subject or object of preposition, and it will have verb plus ing form. In case of participle, it will act as an adjective. It will describe a noun. For example, here train and toast is described by the words burning and burnt, and here glass is described by the word broken. And it will always modify a noun. Yes, it acts as an adjective, so it acts as a modifier of noun. So it modifies a noun, and it can have verb plus ing or V3 form. For example, here broken, burnt. So this V3 form it will have, or verb and ing. For example, here running train. So this running train, so this running acts as a participle here. So here we take some more example. Swimming is my hobby. Now what is my hobby? Swimming is my hobby. So it acts as a gerund because we ask the question what and we get the answer. The swimming boy is my brother. Which boy or what kind boy is my brother? Swimming boy. So here this swimming word is describing the noun boy, and thus it acts as a participle. I like singing. I like what? Singing. So it is a gerund because it is giving more information when we ask the question with what. The singing bird flew away. Now bird is a noun and this singing word is describing bird. Which kind of bird? The singing bird. So the singing bird flew away. So this singing word here acts as a participle. So this brings us to the end of the topic. I hope you have understood.